thank you so much for coming. My name is Jeremy Bird. I'm the field director here in South Carolina. Tomorrow is going to be a historic day, no question, about what we're doing tomorrow. There are at least 300 of you here right now. 300!
We can usually determine how big the size of the audience will be the next day by the amount of volunteers that come out.
Most candidates can't get this many people to come here and speak.
So if we have 1,100 volunteers that are just eager and excited, that have confirmed, you can imagine the amount of people that are coming to see. Because they've told their friends and their friends have told their friends.
A couple weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, we announced that Oprah Winfrey was going to be coming. Miss Winfrey was going to be coming with Senator Obama to South Carolina. We booked the largest indoor venue in the state. And within 36 hours, it was very apparent that we were going to have thousands of people standing outside of those doors, very angry at all of us. So, we decided as a volunteer, there's nothing worse than having people standing at the door wanting to get in, and you have to tell them, sorry, it's full fire code. So we figured we'd had to move it to a bigger space, and this is the only space we could find in Columbia that we thought would be big enough. We're under no illusions that we're trying to fill this whole place, but we wanted to make sure that no matter what, that any single voter or potential voter that hasn't yet registered would be able to see Senator Obama, Michelle Obama, and Miss Winfrey in Columbia. So we moved it here, and you guys are here. We're going to need every single one of you. What we're going to do tomorrow is allow thousands of people the opportunity who may not have otherwise come to see Senator Obama and his wife Michelle in person, to see him and to see her and to see Miss Winfrey, and to walk out of here ready to volunteer with you over the next 49 days. The single most important thing tomorrow is that everybody has fun and that we know who came and that we can follow up with them. So we don't want anybody to come in the doors that we don't capture their information, so that we can send them a thank you follow-up, so that we can ask them what they thought, so that if they're with us and they check the box that they're voting for Senator Obama, you can help turn them out on election day or turn them into an Obama team leader or a volunteer in your neighborhood. This is about building our organization and turning South Carolina into Barack Obama country 49 days from now, so that we can come back here and have a celebration party.
We don't know what the future holds. So we have to respond to the pressures and fortunes of history. When the moment strikes in South Carolina, that moment is now. Is he the one? South Carolina, I do believe he's the one to bring us the audacity of hope, Barack Obama.
Because I know the only reason I'm standing on this stage today, the only reason Oprah's here, the only reason Michelle is here, is because at some time, somebody, somewhere, stood up for us. They stood up when it was risky. They stood up when it was hard. They stood up when it wasn't popular. They stood up and they went to jail. They sat down and then they stood up. They sat down when they weren't supposed to. The fire hoses came out. The dogs came out, but they kept on standing up, because a few stood up, a few thousand stood up, and then a few million stood up, standing up with courage and conviction. They changed the world.